Ready to get underway, and today's starter, Mitch Keller. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So here is Bryce Harper. Up the middle, that's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Gappy steps to the dish to take his cuts. Here's the 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, 2 gone.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Harper on at second with 2 down. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Down, ball.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs. That's to third. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Brian Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw in, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Man at first. Down to no. Ground ball left side. On to O'Hearn. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the inning. Back in Boston and on the hill, Luis Castillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge.
And he's out on the tag. Now the left fielder, Nolan Shotwell.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Shotwell batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Shotwell, the base runner at first with 1 out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Inside, and the count is filled up.
Count is full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. 2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone. So they're all loaded up. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off. And that's
ball.
down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Marte. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. Now it's Matt Chapman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
Chapman gets a piece there. On the ground. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at first, one away. This one in the air, center field. Trout under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Smoked on the ground a second. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, J.P. Crawford. Fastball is outside.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Crawford on at first. Nobody out. That one hammered left field. Santander moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Daniel Schneemann. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. That's out number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Shanuel. That's back there. And it hits the fence. The run comes in from second. It's 7-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, It's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Rodriguez under it. Nabs it. And that's the third out. Back here at Fenway Park at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Armstrong back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brian Reynolds here. Singled and scored his first time. And ball one to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that clips the inside corner. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Stays alive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Coming around third is Reynolds. He will score. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Realmuto, the runner at third. Merrill over at first with 1 away. And they're all loaded up.
Check your base.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
O'Hearn takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that is out of play. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Two outs with a runner at third. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch misses. Chapman, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
2-0.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And out number 1 on the grab. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom 4, and stepping in for Boston, Gavin Lux. That one pushed foul. Popped in the air. Left field. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Santander racing after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now at Fenway. And here is Spencer Torkelson. And that one ripped to left. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Ohtani sizing this one up. Hauls it in. And there's 1 away. And now Ryan Reynolds. He's 2 for 2. In the air out towards right center. Trout is there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now let's go and light the city up.
Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
They've got a
strikes.
potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Rodriguez racing after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Red Sox. A walk, and he's also singled. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. An absolute smash to left. It's 9-3. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in Boston, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Brisky back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with.
So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Burr.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball.
Fouled off down the right side. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball. Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's one. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. Two outs. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th, and now Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Henderson sends it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. J.P. Crawford up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a foul, out of play. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And next for the Red Sox, Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road.
It's 0-1.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, JT Realmuto. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On the ground to short, loves it on the dive, fires to first, got him. Nice play. Back in Boston, bottom of the 7th. Joe stepping in for Boston, Daniel Schneemann. Hers, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. And that one clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ball.
And now 1 and 2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Ketel Marte. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in the dirt. Outside.
Ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. And a foul ball. To the right side. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here at Fenway, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. That's out to center field. Tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And that one pulled foul. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Throws to first in time. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2. Back here at Fenway, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one hammered. Rodriguez racing after it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Cal Raleigh.
Number 55.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-4. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And he's safe at first. Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt. In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw is cut off, goes to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. We go to the 9th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. Bauer back to work. This one popped up right side. O'Hearn in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Ball one, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slider right there.
1-1.
That's way outside. And a count 2-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now here is J.P. Crawford. Hit softly on the ground to third. Henderson. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Gavin Lux, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, left field. Santander makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next for the Red Sox, Daniel Schneemann. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout.